What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while. Not that a lot of people watch my videos anyways, but I like to get on here and rant every once in a while. And my latest rant is the fact that barbering is a long game, and that means a lot of things, but it just means that patience is required, and you have to understand that, and you have to be ready to put the work in and have delayed gratification. You don't get the rewards or the fruits of your labor up front, really, at all. It's the years to come. You see the work you put in support you, and you see your foundation take you to levels of success. So what I mean by that is the beginning of barbering, whether you're just starting out or you just made a transition, the beginning of your career is tough. It's not easy. Building clientele, sitting in the shop on slow days, doing no haircuts when booth rent is due. You know, you got to go get it. You know, you're self-employed, and a lot of barbers underestimate what that means. You're self-employed. You work for yourself. You're an entrepreneur. That is an undertaking that a lot of people underestimate. It is on you. Your successes are on you. Your failures are on you. As a shop owner, I provide a lot for my barbers, I think. Advertisements, branding, a real nice shop to cut in, you know, support where I can, you know, making sure clients can sit with them if I'm too busy, whatever. I tell my barbers, I would love for you guys to steal my clients. I can go get more clients. So if my clients start jumping to you guys, to me right now, that's success for me in building my barbers clientele. I deeply care about their business. That being said, I can only go so far for someone else. It's up to them to take it the rest of the way, right? So that means you have to go and get it. And it's very vague. I understand that because there's so many things that means. Yeah, it's not fun sitting around your first year when the other barbers are cutting and you're not cutting, you know? But you can make business cards, you can make flyers, you can make content on social media. There's a million things you can do to get noticed, boost your clientele, right? But patience is key, you know? When I tell other barbers, newer barbers, or even my barbers now on slow days, when I feel bad, when I feel like I failed them as a shop owner, I remember being in that position. Just sitting around waiting for clients, you know. But if you do it the right way, if you build your clientele and your foundation, that will reward you tenfold, right? And when I say that, I mean barbers in the city, they can work for me. I've been open 6 months today. Then go work for someone else that's been open 5 years, have a little more street cred. It might come easier, you know. They might have more walk-ins. They might have more visibility. They can kind of take, I wouldn't say shortcut, but they can just get the crumbs of the other busy barbers. They can, you know, get the one-offs here and there. But if you don't really focus on like what it means to build your clientele, you're not really setting yourself up for that long game, for that long-term reward. Because if you move shops, they're not going to remember you. They're not going to notice you if you were just getting like the strays, right? But if you impress every new client that comes in, you work on your customer service, you work on social media, you send emails, you send nurturing campaigns. If you do those things, you just set yourself up for a bigger level of success later on down the road. I did all those things at the beginning. I still do those things. My clients follow me to my shop. I'm still building clientele, even at my shop. You know, I took a step back. You know, I took a hit in my clientele when I opened the shop. I moved further from some people. I moved closer to some people. I lost some clients. I gained a bunch of new ones. That's fine. I know how to do that at this point in my career. But it is hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So what I encourage barbers to do, and especially my barbers, I'm like, I could be shooting myself in the foot. giving them the game like this, right? Build your clientele. So if you quit my shop, if you open your own shop, you're taken care of. Your clients are your clients. Build your own clientele so you secure your future, right? That's what any business does. That's what any other business does. They make sure to take care of their clientele so that they can grow their business and still have business 5, 6, 7 years down the line. You have to build your own clients and your own business. And that's what I encourage my barbers to do. That's what I encourage all barbers to do. Set your foundation, put in the work now, put in the grind now. Not that it ever stops becoming a grind, but put in the grind now. And so it gets a little bit more automated and self-sufficient in the future, right? Some of my barbers are less booked than others. They can only tell a small amount of people to refer to their friends. I can tell a lot more people to refer their friends to the shop. So I can like exponentially cast a wider net to more people to gain new clients, right? So it's things like that once you start rolling it over and generating clients and keeping clients and retaining clients and nurturing your client base, it just gets easier as time goes along. But to get that traction up front can be a bummer sometimes, can be disheartening, can take a while. So if you're a barber out there, if you're new, and if you're experiencing this, be patient, but put in the work. Don't sit around waiting for something to happen, right? You have to make it happen. You are self-employed at the end of the day. You need to build your own business. You need to take it into your own hands. And some people are better than that than others. But if you don't do that, you may not be cut out for this, or you just may, be cut out for a chain shop or commission shop, which is fine. But I'm talking about self-employed barbers with a clientele to keep them busy for years to come and to give them a solid income, and preferably to become a 6-figure barber yourself, right? It's a trend buzzword these days in barbering, 6-figure barber, right? But yeah, just be patient and play the long game. Put in the work and know that right now is the worst it's going to be, right? If you're doing 2 heads a day and you're getting your bills paid, right? You have 4 heads a day. Some Saturdays you do 8 people, 10 people. And the Tuesday you do 1 or 2. But keep your head up. Right now is the worst it's going to be. You're just going to get busier. If you keep putting in the work, it will show. And if it's not showing, then go back to the drawing board, because you may not be doing something right. And that's more in-depth business stuff. But right now, just conceptually, I just want to reiterate that barbering is a long game, and there are things we can do to speed that up and to aid the process. Social media, marketing, all kinds of stuff now. Events. Barbers are getting creative. I love to see it. That's the work I'm talking about. Pushing the industry, pushing your community, and just growing your business. So just wanted to rant on that today. Just 6 months into shop ownership, and we have good days, and we have great days, and we have not so good days sometimes, but we see it growing. We see those things improving, and keeps us going, keeping our eyes on the prize, and just staying focused on the long-term goals. There is no instant gratification in this career, just FYI. I guess that's what I'm here to say. But hopefully this resonated with some of you guys. Hopefully this came off as maybe some advice or something that you guys needed to hear for the few of you that will watch this. But appreciate you watching. I'll be back soon enough with another rant or some kind of shop update or something. But y'all take it easy out there today. Go make a lot of money. I'll see y'all next time.